Hey everyone, Pi22 here, and this is a bit of a update video at this point because I've at this point now have completed Final Fantasy VI: Return of the Dark Sorcerer. So yeah, this kind of leaves me with a bit of an opening as to what the heck am I going to do next. So I've actually got some notes on my computer here. I've been kind of mulling it over, picking some games which I'm actually thinking about LPing next, and some of them are totally different than what I normally LP. Others are more RPGs. So yeah, at some point I'm probably gonna make a poll either here or here, the top of the screen here or here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna kind of have to figure that out. And gonna make a poll. Got a couple of games I got on my list here. Because I'll mention them momentarily. And to see what game I LP next. Now, let's let you know, viewers, is not going to be 100% guaranteed that whichever game wins out the poll will be the game on LP. It's going to be obviously down to my decision at the end of the day. And I may end up doing two games, and that kind of leads you to one of my next points. I'm got some time on my hands right now for the short-term future, at least as it stands. So yeah, I'm gonna try and maybe record a bit more often, and try for maybe 4 times a week, maybe five, maybe not even, maybe even a Saturday here or there as well, to kind of bump it up to the 5 days a week. Like I'm gonna take some days off, like a Sunday for sure. I'm gonna take a break Sundays and at least maybe one day during the week. So and that kind of could be random, I guess, or it could be on a set schedule. Not really too sure at this point. Haven't really quite thought that part out much yet. But yeah, that's one thing there. Second thing is I might just be not just playing games. I'm actually gonna still be about games, but I actually might do some reviewing of some games, like do some game reviews, and give my honest thoughts on some games. I have a lot of games in my collection. Really can't see much here because everything's kind of off in that corner here, off camera. And yeah, I might show you at some point some of these days, viewers, what I kind of got on my collection. I've kind of toned it down over the past year or so, kind of getting rid of a lot of my PS3 games. So I'm only keeping what I really want. Because my highest, I had like 70 or 80 games on my PS3. Kind of insane. I know it's kind of small compared to what others have had over the years, especially when looking over some of the other people on their YouTube channels and how many games they've had or they currently have in their collection. I'm impressed, jealous, and shocked and all that stuff. But nonetheless, I'm definitely going to show off some games. Anything's open to review at this point. I'm going to try and keep it some popular games, other offshoot games, kind of keep toss things up, make things interesting. And yeah, hopefully they'll come soon. And that'll be fun to do. As I'll show off some game. I'm not sure. I might show some game footage. I'm not sure. I might throw some links to some game footage in the descriptions, just to kind of show what it kind of mean, things like that. So yeah. Anyway, down to the part you're probably looking for the most, viewers. What games am I going to go ahead and play next? I've got it listed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 choices on my list here. Some of them are going to be kind of totally random, and others ones will probably make sense. First one on my list, and this is in no particular order, viewers. Like the first one on my list is not necessarily my personal choice to play next. It just ones that's kind of off the top of my head and what I've been thinking about. Anyway, first game, StarCraft. The original PC version has conveniently just been re-released for free from Blizzard. And I really enjoyed playing that way back when it first came out. Man, I was like holy crap. That game came out when I was 12. That shows how old the game is. So, yeah, I was pretty good at it back in the day. By no means am I an expert in that game. So, if I actually do end up picking that game, you guys, anyone who watches will probably have to recommend some strategies and things like that, just to kind of show how I can actually beat the missions. Because a lot of it will probably come back from memory, because I do recall beating it, or most of it at this point when I was younger. I didn't play it when I was 12. I didn't get it when I was I didn't get it when it first came out. So yeah, I'll probably get it. I'll probably be pretty good on my own, but that's why I'm choosing to probably LP it. So yeah, there's that one. Next one is a sequel to what I've actually played before. Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 2, War of the Abyss. Because I had previously finished the first game in that series, and I really enjoyed it. I have also played through a lot of the second game, and it's also a totally different experience because the weapon customization part of it, but still massively fun. So I want to get back to that game as well at some point to complete the second one. And I know that they actually had just re-released a few weeks back, about a month ago, the re-release of the first game actually. Like totally redid the graphics. Music is a little bit different in places too. I'll actually probably not either way. What I'll probably do for that game is I'll probably show off a little teaser, or almost like a small gameplay video, because I have actually beat it already. I've got the game again, and yeah, I've already beat it, and it was awesome. And there have been some changes to the game. I like most of the changes myself. And, yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and show off that game at some point, probably soon, viewers. And, okay, third game on my list is Magic Duels. Yeah, I'm actually a pretty big Magic game fan, like Magic the Gathering. And, I've been playing a lot of the PC version of the Magic Duels. And, I've gotten pretty good at it. I've got almost all the main storyline complete. And, played a multiplayer with my friends sometimes online. Not that big in the multiplayer version myself, to be perfectly honest, or multiplayer fights. I like solo against the computer, or just playing actually live in person. So that's the way I've always had to play. Maybe at some point one of my videos I'll show off is a Magic Collection. That might actually not be a bad idea to kind of show what I have. So yeah, there's that game. So yeah, those are the main three ones that are like more common-ish games. Even though Magic itself, I suppose, is not that common in terms of gameplay videos on YouTube. It's fun. It'll be fun for me if I do it. Alright, fourth game. This is actually a ROM modification. Final Fantasy Redux. Actually, I think it came out relatively recently. I saw it on the romhacking.net website. It was just recently updated. And I just started playing it, so I'm only in the first area, haven't even beat the first boss yet. So it would pretty much be a blind run through, and I'm kind of looking forward to trying that out. And I'm going to hold off until the results of all this is taken care of, and we'll kind of go from there. That would actually be a pretty fun choice as well. And last but not least is a total one that's kind of random out of the blue. Is even kind of the game that may not actually be meant for me, because I might not even be the target audience of the game. Probably not. Actually, it's an anime game, of all things, an anime RPG. It is going to be a fan translation, because the game was never actually officially released in North America. Yeah, I'm just going to say that right now. Sailor Moon: Another Story. That game, I actually played it a couple years back several times. And, yeah, I actually can play as all the Sailor Scouts, all the inner and outer Scouts. And, yeah, there's some language in there. It's not that bad. Some areas are harder than others. Some of them are really difficult. Others are really easy. But I do remember actually having beaten the game, so that one actually is something I can do as well. And, yeah, I think it could be good to show off that game as well. So, yeah, that about does it, viewers. I've kind of went through the little chart here of all my talking points, and, yeah, that's everything's going on for right now, viewers. So, again, just a reminder, this coming Friday, which will be, the 28th. I'm going to be releasing a bonus video, for Final Fantasy VI Return of the Sorcerer, basically finishing up everything I need to. And, yeah, that'll about do it, viewers. So with that, this is Project 22. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if I leave any suggestions or comments about the games I've chosen, or any other options you guys want to see me play, I'll have a look at them. Not necessarily going to play them right away, but I'll have a look at them. And yeah, leave everything in the comments below and just let me know. Again, I'll probably put a poll somewhere here in the corner and just pick one of the games there. And yeah, again, Pride 22, thanks so much for watching. See you guys later for my next LP. See ya. Bye.